Listen, for all the people who are skeptical about this move for the Lakers, the center that they signed this summer was never going to be the difference maker between the Lakers being a championship contender and not. Does it shore up some holes for them? Absolutely. And this is the most talented center that they could have gotten. But the thing that was going to make the difference between them being a championship contender and them not was always going to be whether Luka Doncic could return to MVP caliber Luka or not, because he just wasn't that last year. And part of it was because of injuries, part of it was because of change of scenery. Whatever the case it may be, he just wasn't that last year. And they need him to be that if they want to contend for a championship. That's just the reality. But what this move does do is it pairs Luka and Austin Reeves with a center who's on the same timeline as them. But not only that, this is the most talented center that they could have gotten. Now, we didn't know he was going to be available going in. It turned out that he was. And Pelinka, I wasn't sure if he was going to do it, but he pulled the trigger and got it done. You know, unbeknownst to me, I think you couldn't hold your breath long enough if you were a Lakers fan in that regard. But anyways, DeAndre Ayton, not for nothing, you know, he's been criticized for not being a hard worker, for not taking the game serious, and not giving his full effort when he's on the court all the time. I think that's a fair assessment to say. And with all the criticism surrounding DeAndre Ayton, he has still managed to average 17 and 10 for his career. Now, I don't know about you, but playing with Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and LeBron James, three of the best playmakers in the NBA, sounds like it's a recipe for success for DeAndre Ayton because he's going to get so many open looks. And he is a great finisher around the rim. He's a great lob threat. He's a great pick and pop guy in the mid-range. And I like the fit from a talent perspective. Now, hopefully, he gets his acting together, especially if he wants to get another $30 million a year contract and starts to compete at a higher level. And it seems like money is a thing that drives this guy, so I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with a new level of intensity this season. I don't think he's going to be Russell Westbrook out there just running around the court everywhere, but maybe we can get more consistent effort out of him this year. And maybe with a coach like JJ Redick constantly challenging him, you see the best out of DeAndre Ayton and not the stigma or cloud that has been over his head since he entered the NBA. So for me, this is a high reward, low risk thing, because at the end of the day, even if it doesn't work out, you just go back to what you were last season, a small ball team that defends by committee, and you're probably a first round exit anyways. Best case scenario, Luka Doncic is an MVP caliber player. You have a staple center who can play big minutes for you in deep playoff series and be productive as a lob threat, as a help side defender, and shore up some of that size issues that the Lakers had last season. Again, low risk, high reward for me. I don't see how you can be skeptical of this move at this point, but let me know what you guys think. Peace.